Sarah and James were first-time parents running on fumes. Their newborn boy, Noah, was waking up every hour, and they were at a breaking point. James was heading back to work pretty soon, and he was exhausted. Sarah was terrified of handling the sleepless nights alone. When they called me, they were desperate for a solution. And guess what? In just a few nights, we turned things around completely. Today, I'm going to walk through the exact 6 changes I introduced to help baby Noah sleep better, so you can do the same thing for your little one. By the end of this video, you'll know how to transform your baby's sleep, just like I did for this family. So many parents follow advice that's outdated or just plain wrong and end up making their baby's sleep even worse. I'll show you what I fixed for Sarah and James so you can avoid the same mistakes and finally get the rest your family needs. When I first arrived at their home, I immediately saw the problem. They had been following a lot of well-meaning but completely misguided advice. Sarah had been told, keep Noah awake more during the day and he'll get more sleep at night because he'll be so tired. But guess what? That was backfiring big time. Overtired babies don't sleep better, they sleep worse. Noah was cranky, overstimulated, and constantly fighting sleep even though he needed it so badly. If this sounds familiar, don't worry, I'll show you what we did next that changed everything. One of the first things I taught Sarah and James was how to spot Noah's early tired signs. Like many new parents, they were waiting too long to put him down, leading to a cycle of overtiredness and meltdowns. So I showed them what to look for. He was rubbing his eyes, staring off into space, becoming a little fussy, but it was a little bit hard to tell. Some of the smaller things that they don't realize that were actually tired signs, he would just sort of stop engaging and stop smiling. Sneezing and hiccuping are actually signs that babies are tired. So instead of waiting until he was overtired and screaming, we responded right away to these cues. And the result? Noah started falling asleep much faster and staying asleep longer. I want you to imagine your baby drifting off to sleep without a fight, simply because you caught their sleepy cues at the right time. That's exactly what happened with Noah. But there was still a major piece of the puzzle that was missing, one that made an even bigger impact. So keep watching. Wake time between naps. Okay, Sarah and James also had no idea how long Noah should actually be awake between naps. This is one of the biggest game changers when it comes to sleep. When I explained the right wake windows for his age, they were shocked. Here's what we adjusted. Noah was close to 3 months old, so his wake window was about 90 minutes. So we coupled that with watching for his tired cues, and we started putting Noah down before he hit that threshold. And just like that, he went from screaming at bedtime to calmly drifting off to sleep. He actually welcomed it. Everyone did. Next, I helped them create a simple but powerful bedtime routine. Babies thrive on predictability, and Noah was no different. Here's the exact bedtime routine we put in place. First, a warm bath, a gentle baby massage with lotion, a super quiet story or lullaby, but not too long, just 5 minutes. We dim the lights and we put the baby into the crib drowsy but awake. Yes, it can happen, but it takes a little practice. Noah was using a pacifier, so that really helped. Now, by repeating these same steps every night, Noah started understanding that bedtime meant sleep, not fight. And guess what? This one simple routine not only helped Noah fall asleep faster, but it also helped him sleep longer stretches. There was still one final step that truly completed the transformation. Now, if you're wondering, how do I know if my baby is getting enough sleep for their age? I've got you covered. I put together a free little sleep guide, which I use with Sarah and James to track Noah's progress. It's linked in the description below, so be sure to grab it. While you're there, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell for my channel. It'll really help me grow and help other people see videos just like this. So finally, we tackled Noah's whole sleep environment. A few simple tweaks really made a huge difference. Number one, blackout curtains to keep the room very, very dark. A white noise machine, which they didn't want to have too close to the baby's crib, which was Great, because that's not a good idea. So we put that on the other side of the room. And the room temperature was really important. We want to keep the temperature between 68 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit so that Noah's comfortable and he doesn't overheat or be, uncomfortably chilly. Once we optimized the room, he slept even longer stretches without waking up. And just like that, in a matter of nights, Noah went from waking every hour, hour and a half, to sleeping peacefully for much longer stretches. I'm talking 6 hours here, sometimes 7. So let's recap what you can do to transform your baby's nights. Number 1, ditch the outdated advice and the sleep myths. Number 2, recognize early tired cues and act on them. Number 3, adjust the wake windows. Number 4, create a consistent bedtime routine. Number 5, download the free baby sleep guide below in the description. And number 6, optimize the sleep environment. Now that you know these 6 powerful sleep fixes, don't stop here. Be sure to check out the next video in my Decoding Newborn Sleep playlist, where I break down even more game-changing tips on how to help your baby sleep better. Click here to watch now.